This Carea Arborea, Carea, Carea Arborea is it's not uncommon or anything, but generally it's not that popular in the cities and all. You hardly find them, and it's actually quite a pretty tree and not very big also. It's called Kumbi in Sanskrit, like Kumbh Mela and all, Kumbi. And in Kannada it's called Dadla, Daddala. And it's occurred from all the way up to borders of Afghanistan to Sri Lanka and Thailand, Burma, all these kind of places. Very widespread and mostly found in deciduous forests, moist deciduous forest, dry deciduous forest, even in the heavy rainfall evergreen areas on the border of forests. Except in a very canopied kind of heavy full canopy, it can't tolerate. Otherwise, it needs some few hours of direct sunlight every day. Now, this Carea Arborea is very important for from environment point of view, because these elephants are eating the leaves and the fruit, and in large numbers, like quantity. When they tested the elephant dung, these scientists found that so many of these sprouts are of this Carea Arborea are sprouting from the dung, and these elephants are eating a good amount of it. Leaves also they eat. Then also the other herbivores like bison, deer, cows, buffalo all eat these fruits what have fallen down. Then the floral parts of this, it has a kind of a powder puff type of a showy flower, which it's not flowering now, so I can't show you. That flower, certain parts are eaten by squirrels, monkeys, and some birds, and it's pollinated also by the small birds and ants and bees and butterflies. Now, apart from everything, this Kumbi tree is also has high uses in Ayurveda and herbal medicine, and a little bit I'll tell about it. The bark is the main herbal part, the tree bark, and let me try to show the bark now. This is a small tree. Since the fruit are hanging low, I can do the videos. I selected it. So bark is like that. So this bark is having lot of properties, and it is good. It is used in Ayurveda for treating tumors, then cough, bronchitis, and the mucous membrane that is inflamed and discharging too much of mucus. That those issues. Apart from to kindle appetite and for colic, hemorrhoids, worms. So these wild boar are eating the bark of this tree, it seems. Also elephants and all. So apparently when they are sick and all, they balance their worms and all. Probably they are eating that bark. Anyway, bark is used for worms also, and then dysentery, urinary problem, and eruptive fevers like smallpox. So at one time it was an important medicine, smallpox and all. Then the leaves are used for ulcers. Then flowers are used for vaginal ruptures at childbirth. So it's important for wound healing and all. Then fruit are also having some properties. This fruit, it looks like a guava with a kind of a little like that, and fruits are let me see, fruits are acrid, astringent, aromatic, and anaphrodisiac. That means it kind of kills the sexual appetite. Then also this bark in the older days, when they had this gunpowder and all, this bark was used for slow burning fuses, like for cannonballs and gunpowder and all. They had to light the fuse and run away a little distance so that it can blast. So it seems that bark burns very slowly at 30 centimeters an hour. Then wood is dull red color with grain, it seems, and durable underwater. You can make some furniture and all with it. So this Carea Arborea, I think it deserves more prominence in cities, on avenues and the roadside and all. They can plant it. In bigger gardens, you can have it because these fruits are useful for bats, birds, and all. Then in our parks also we can have this tree. It's very hardy, doesn't need much care. It's pretty also. These leaves are very attractive and nice bright green, and kind of a little tough texture is there, and the flowers also are attractive. So it has all the properties needed to be used in our parks and public spaces like apartment gardens and all. So if you come across this in the outskirts of your town and all, take a good look. It's a nice tree.